Alrighty, so we're here at Aspley Grand Prix Mazda for the 7's Day meet. So I'm going to just take you around, get some B-roll of some of my favourite cars here, and probably bump into Baldy on his last night before he does his big move to Melbourne, and probably bump into Loki as well. I think Loki and Ben are coming down, so let's go check out some cars, eh?
You guys all know what Sam has out the back of the workshop at the moment. Oh, you're checking out rims.
14-inch Fitman.
Yeah. That's beautiful. This is exactly what you want, yeah?
Yeah. I was talking about tyre fitment and tyre sizes to you just yesterday, and I was like, oh, you know what, I've got a good chance having it.
Yeah. So for those of you who don't know, Sam actually has, we'll call it an FC. No, he's got an FB. Yeah, I know, because I like annoying him. He's got an FB sitting out the back of the workshop, which I'll link down below for the Otaku YouTube channel. So yes, I'll be building that. Very, very special engine going in it and everything else as well, so it'll be very pretty.
I'm excited to see.
Yeah, the wheels fit really nicely. You can go even wider on the front, I reckon. Yourself?
Go wider on the front, and I can still get like bigger wheel underneath the rear.
Because you have the same kit, same wing, just a different front bar.
Yeah.
The Porsche style. Yeah.
Certainly do. But, I've been wanting to get 16s. Those are 14s, but I think I'll get 16s and the tyres I want with really good fitment on this.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, excited now. Ooh. Real excited now.
Hell yeah.
Alrighty, so we're back at Whiteys Wiring again. Car's all been wired up. There's a couple little things to finish off, but that's on my end that needs to have a few things happen first. That means we can come back before the dyno tune and have Whitey double check over all of his work, finish off those last couple of things, add the last plug on, and we're good to go. But let's jump inside, let's catch them working, and we'll go over everything that Whitey and the boys have done to the car, and we'll show you off his work. Let's go. Alrighty, we're here with Sam. He's trying not to look at the camera because all we're doing is laughing, trying to start this thing. But we'll get him to quickly run us through what he's done so far. We will have to come back and finish off a few things because we weren't even really ready to come down just yet. But we needed to get it done and not have to wait for another booking. So why don't you run us through, Sam, and show us what you've done for us.
So we've made an engine harness. It's not quite fit yet. Fully, because Sam's still got to fit a heap of sensors and stuff.
Yeah.
But we've made the harness out of our usual military grade, sort of motorsport grade Tefcel wire. We've used genuine Tecflex braided sleeving, which none of that China crap that a lot of people seem to use. It's abrasive resistant, chemical resistant, and flame retardant, so it won't fuel a fire. It'll melt, but it'll be all right. It won't fuel a fire. Keeping it safe. We've wired up the Autosport firewall connector. Again, not fully complete yet because we've still got to test everything. It's got to get a heat shrink boot on that yet. We've relocated the fuse box. As you can see, there's barely any wiring in the front. We just reuse the factory fuse box wiring and setup. We just modify it in such a way that it can be moved.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Want to show us where you put it?
So, it's somewhere up there.
Squeeze in. And there it is there, nice and neat. And as you can see, when you're sitting in the car, you aren't going to be interfered with your foot or visually.
Yeah, so it's tucked up out of the way, still accessible, and not in the engine bay.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
If I come back for diagnostics, you're upside down to diagnose it.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. That sounds like a you problem.
Yes, it costs extra now.
But yeah, so it's got, the battery's been relocated to the boot. Not much to see there yet until Sam mounts the battery.
You can still pop the boot and still see what's been started and get a rough idea of what's going to be finished.
So I've got all the battery cables.
Yeah.
Frenchie's Performance Garage relay set up.
That's all wired up. It's got some length on us to allow us to mount it, work out our battery location as well, and then we can finish that off and we'll show you again when it's all finished.
Look, I'm not pleased with the look yet because it's unfinished, but you want to show it off, so we'll show it off.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I guess with the relocation, we've actually run all the starter motor and alternator wiring and triggers and whatnot across here, so there's a fair bit going on in here, but once it's all mounted up and tucked away, it'll be all safe and hidden. Yeah. So it's not too much of a worry anyway.
Yeah, so I've got a bit more work to go back and do, and then we'll bring it back for some final touch-ups and neaten everything up. Alright, catch you guys later. So I'll reiterate some of what Sam and I went through earlier in the week, and we'll go through, because as Sam pointed out, it isn't 100% finished yet. We'll duck back there shortly just before dyno tuning to finish off a few things, but honestly, I'm so stoked with what Sam's done so far. If you're looking to take your job to the next level, please consider Whiteys Wiring, because honestly, I'm so stoked with the work that he's done for us so far. I know it's not 100% finished. Sam's a little shy about showing the work not yet finished, but honestly, I'm super stoked with it. We're really, really happy, and I can't wait to go back and finish it off and then show you some B-roll of a finished wiring harness. But yeah, let's go back over it and sort of go through what needs to be done still. Down here we've got the Autosport harness connector, so it still needs the protective buto for that. I still need to make the mount on the firewall, so that will mount there. I need to adjust the ABS bracket before I send that off to go get laser cut and have a nice clean one made for it. I've got a bunch of sensors to go back in. We've got all the headlight wiring that needs to go back in. So yeah, this spot here, we will be moving the catch can here. Third time's the charm, I guess, but we were going to try and keep the battery in the engine bay, but we've decided now just to do the battery relocation, get that sorted, and you know, we'll put the catch can here. We've got to finish mounting the power steering reservoir in that corner, but down here, focus is in, you can see there's a lot of wiring, but nothing's plugged in. I've got to install all the sensors, we've got to put the starter motor in, and then we can finish off the wiring there for the starter motor, and then we can put some jump posts in, so that way if the battery's ever flat or we need to jump start it, don't have to go digging through the boot, we can just go through the bonnet as well. So yeah, I'll close the video out here. 7's Day was an absolute blast. As you could tell, the car's been down at Whiteys Wiring, so we haven't been able to swing spanners on it, but it's back again, so expect some more content with this. Ash and I are trying to get some time aside to film some content on the Falcon, so those that are wanting that content, there'll be more coming up for that shortly. In the meantime, we're just being super busy at the shop, and we appreciate all your patience and your kindness as we try to get these videos out as fast as possible, and in due time we will try and do something weekly. Also, I'd like to quickly just say, could you please support us, buy our merch, our stickers, our t-shirts. We've got some new ones coming up. I keep teasing it. Loki's just finishing off those designs. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We appreciate all your comments. We love your feedback. We love chatting with you in the comment section. Jump on our other socials and keep an eye out for some new merch dropping. In the meantime, we would love some more support. Buy our current merch, buy our current stickers. We really do appreciate it, and hopefully Loki and I will have these new designs finished up, and we'll have that video out as well, showing you all the stuff that she does and her amazing talent, not just in front of the camera showing you guys her builds, but her talent as an artist as well. So keep an eye out for that one. That one should be dropping shortly too. Alright guys, see ya.